Hey guys, I'm David.
And I'm Billiam. And this is That The Baby! And we're the Digi-Dudes! Yeah! Alright guys, so today we have joined by That The Baby in this episode. And this episode is going to be pro tips about the Vital Bracelet. So, now I've been using it for a while now. I've got a good functioning one, because you guys know about the whole debacle I had about getting the defective one. I have pretty much mastered this device and have been rocking it real hard.
Guys, I have an invisible device.
Oh my gosh, it's invisible!
Yeah.
Alright, so for the squad update, all I have going right now is a Tempomon, which is a little hard to see here, but we'll have them up here for you, Tempomon. So I've got Tempomon right now. This is actually the copy Tempomon that I had on the app. If you guys watched our Digi-Diary, Vital Bracelet Digi-Diary episode there, you saw it end with the fact that I had tried putting my Tempomon from my defective Vital Bracelet onto the app. And what it did is it ended up making a copy of my Tempomon and then causing a battle to happen on my device. And when I ended the battle, it actually killed my Tempomon at the end there. And then I had a copy that I couldn't take off. It was stuck on there for the longest time. So I had raised up a Karuchimon? The new, like, mascot ultimate level for the Vital Bracelet. I forget how to pronounce his name right now. I'll have him right over here for you guys to be able to read it and see him. So I raised him up, and then I maxed out my Vital value at 9,999 for him this morning. So then I put him in the app after I finished maxing him out, and I was going to start raising a new Digimon on here, because I'd also went through and I completed all my adventure missions here. Again, it's so hard to get this to show up on camera right. There we go. I completed all my adventure missions and unlocked Shroudmon now, who is an awesome Digimon.
You have to raise him.
Yes, I really want to get a Shroudmon. I was planning on raising him next. But I saw my Tempomon in there when I was in the app, as you guys can see over here. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just see if I can put him on the Vital Bracelet and just see what happens. Show with us here. And just see what happens. Here, let's give him Devilmon. That'll keep him happy for a little while.
But I thought he can break his swings and bend them.
No, he'll be okay. Daddy will watch him. And so I wanted to see what happens. Because I couldn't get him before. He was stuck on there. Well, then it worked this time. So I'm like, well, let me raise up my Tempomon and see if I can evolve him into Achillesmon. So that's what I'm doing now. I got to be super careful, though, because I accidentally got too many trophies. And I battled a ton in order to get my Vital points up. So at this point, he's got like 36 wins out of like 38 battles on him right now. And I'm like super close to be able to Digivolve back into the same guy I just had. There. So at this point, I'm stressing and watching my Vital points like crazy to make sure I'm not too active and I get the wrong Digimon. So that's where I'm at right now with my Vital Bracelet and my Digimon. So once I get Achillesmon, then it's another Digimon checked off on completing all the Digimon on there, and then I'm going to go for a Shroudmon. So I do have something else going on very exciting for me. I was able to check off another pendulum off my list here for my pendulum collection. I got the Nature Spirit version 1 pendulum. And it ends up looking really nice, this one. It's in really good condition. It's got a little crack right here. But overall, right in the top of the shell, but overall it's in really good condition. And it's really nice. I got this one off of Japaniwan. And I just happened to catch it at the right time.
I'm going to check it out, please.
Yeah, right now, it doesn't have any batteries, so it's not going to do anything. So I went out and picked up new batteries. These old devices take 357s here. And they're just a little button battery, 357.
Do you want to get raising this?
I am going to raise it very shortly. There. I'm very excited for it. As you guys come to know, I love pendulums. They're my favorite devices. New, old. I haven't encountered a pendulum I don't love. I am trying to collect them all. As you guys saw, I got my tattoo finished for my birthday. And it looks amazing. I am loving it. And I got my pendulum here. Yeah.
What'd be cool if they made like a a black and red device called the lava breaker, and it has like Digimon, it has Miramon.
That'd be really cool.
Skull Miramon.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. They did make a black and red one though. It's actually the Metal Empire one. I'll have a picture of it right here. It's actually the Metal Empire that I'm personally trying to track down because I like the color combination. I do like the black and gold color combination on it too, but I'm more of a... I thought you'd like it, honestly, is what it is.
Yeah. Daddy.
So I'm going to start this up very soon, and then I'm going to have to raise a Saber Leomon there for my buddy Mangala, Bond of Tamers, super awesome guy, super passionate. They're in the Digimon community. If you guys haven't checked out his videos, definitely do on YouTube. Hit him up on Instagram. He's just super nice. Always posting great content, too.
You have a lot of pendulums.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Like, you have that one, you have that one, you have that one, you got that one.
Yup. I've got the original Wingardians now. I've got the new Wingardian Z. I've got the Nightmare Soldier Z. And I've got the original Nature Spirit there. I'm getting there. I'm working my way.
I'm from the Nightmare Soldier pendulum.
I know. I want one so bad. I want the original one so bad. And I know you want the Z.
Because there's Neodomon and Dondom. And also it will be easier to get to Dondomon. It
is. The newer pendulums are much easier to use than the older ones. So it'd be much better for you. Because the older ones are kind of difficult. They're kind of temperamental. And like care mistakes and conditions for evolutions. They're really hard. Even if you do everything right, you still don't Digivolve who you want sometimes. So the newer ones are just better for people who are trying to jump into them. And they're more accessible. They're a lot cheaper. And they're better for little dudes like you, too. Hey, Debbie Dude, what do we got over here today? We got something new that came in the mail. What is it?
What?
Yeah, right there. That.
We got a sticker!
We got a new sticker. I picked this one up off of Etsy. And I saw it and I loved it. So I say, let's put this new sticker on the counter today.
And
we haven't done a new sticker in a long time.
I got a new mask of Darth Vader!
Yeah, Debbie Dude got a new Vader mask. We love Vader. And it looks super cool. Which way should we go with this? Should we go like this way or this way, Debbie Dude? Should we have it facing us or facing towards the camera on the counter?
Facing to us.
To us? We'll put it right here next to Wormmon.
Daddy?
Oh, that looks super good there.
You're about to say Debbie Vader.
Debbie Vader! Or Darth Debbie Dude.
Or Darth Debbie Dude.
Alright, so that was a lot of fun. A lot of chatting, a lot of catching up there. Let's get into our pro tips. So, first pro tip about the Vital Bracelet. Number one, be active. Get out there. Get moving. So you're going to need those vital points, those vital values. They're super important for all your evolutions on this there. And the biggest thing I can say is just be out there. Be active. Get moving. Even if it's just a little walk, you're going to get those points you're going to need. So a great way to get more vital values is through battles. You can get a lot of them pretty quickly this way. But sometimes you'll encounter Digimon that are too strong for you to beat. There. You get an ultimate level or something like that. It was just going to wreck you. You don't have enough vital values built up in your Digimon to make them strong enough yet. So, a good thing I've learned to do is when the battle starts, it's going to have the danger or warning red ones flashing all the place. And then it's going to show the Digimon's little picture there of who you're about to fight. If you hold down the bottom button on your Vital Bracelet, you could retreat and run away from the battle. So, I noticed typing is a big deal in this device.
Why typing is a big deal?
It gives, if you have type advantage, it gives you a pretty big advantage. I personally feel like it's a bit more than all these other V-Pets have. So, if you get somebody who's a bad typing for you, like for instance, if you're a virus type Digimon, you come up against a vaccine type, they're going to have a big advantage on you. So what I suggest is to run away from those Digimon and then find a data type Digimon you can fight, because then you're going to have the advantage and you're going to do much better. Same thing if you run into a ultimate level Digimon when you are an adult level or even a perfect level. This way you can run away, so you're not going to lose your vital points, you're not going to get injured, and it's not going to make your Digimon unhappy in any way. And then this way you pick and choose what battles you want to do, basically, in order to ensure that you're going to win, to help you increase your chances of winning. That's another good tip. Another one is, if you're busy, if you're going to work all day, and you're not able to be really active and all that, and you're worried about your vital values dropping, or if you're going to be in a long car ride, Debbie Dude's grandma, she lives almost 2 hours away from us. So then, when we go to a long car ride like that, what I like to do if I'm worried about my vital values dropping is you can just take off the vital bracelet and turn it off. Only thing it's going to do is just stop everything there. They're not going to age. You're not going to lose vital values.
You're not going to lose anything.
No, you're not going to lose anything. But it will stop the clock for your evolution. So keep that in mind. It's going to take you a bit longer to digivolve. And you're going to have to reset your background and your clock every time you do it, and the date. But besides that, nothing changes. So then you can just take off your vital bracelet, switch it off, put it off to the side, maybe throw it on the charger while you're at it, because everybody knows about the batteries on this thing. And then pick it back up when you're ready, when you know you're going to be active again, when you're able to be up and moving. That's another great tip I've noticed. There. The other thing is your trophies. They're pretty easy to get overall. I did get one failure on it, which I was really surprised about. I was kind of testing the limits of how little I can do. I put in some effort, but I wasn't like just straight up doing nothing with it to see if I can fail a trophy, because I never had that happen before. And it did. You can fail a trophy. It's pretty much you put in like no effort at all into your workout, but you can fail a trophy.
There's a Devilmon.
There is a Devilmon. And then this has happened to me before too, is that it's not really a pro tip, but just kind of a tip letting you guys know. You can time out on the battles. I didn't think it was possible because the battles on these things go for really long. So I did one of my adventure missions, and it was one of the ones towards the end there. I think it might have been Shivamon I was fighting. And the battle was taking forever and going and going and going. I'm like, oh man, we kept on dodging, we kept on hitting, we kept on dodging and dodging and dodging. And I'm like, oh man, is this battle like who's gonna win? It comes down to the line. And it ended up actually timing out and being a tie. So when that happens, the win actually goes to you in a tie. So I thought that was really interesting, a really good thing. I was happy to find out about that. So another great pro tip is, if you know you're about to start your workout, you know you're about to get real active, like you're going to go for a good walk, you're going to get a run in, you're going to go to the gym. When we go to train at martial arts class, what I like to do is reset my heart rate to make sure the vital bracelet is picking up at my lowest heart rate, so it picks up then on my elevated heart rate, so I get more vital values then out of it. Because it does automatically recheck every 5 minutes. But this way, it'll make sure it's picking up on basically my whole workout. And all you have to do is when you go to your heart rate screen, just hold down the top and bottom together at the same time. And then it's going to start checking your heart rate. And it'll say complete. And then you'll be set with the most accurate heart rate for you. All right, and so for my last and final pro tip here, I'm just going to say it. It's not really a pro tip, but put it on the charger. The battery life on these things are not great. It's definitely something to be improved on. It's stealing my hat. With playing with it and testing it out and stuff, I've gotten 2 days worth of battery life on these without a charge. I personally am somebody who charges all my devices every night when I go to sleep. I put everything on the charger, and I suggest doing the same thing with your Vital Bracelets. So just like on these V-Pets, all the Digimon go to bed and wake up at different times. So some of the ones I've raised and noticed might help you guys out, just letting you know, are Bulkmon goes to sleep at 8 p.m. and wakes up at 8 a.m. I raised a Boutmon. He goes to sleep at 8 and wakes up at 8 also. My Kaduchimon, again, I forget his name there, the one we talked about earlier, he goes to sleep at 9 and wakes up at 9. Exermon goes to sleep at 10 and wakes up at 10. He's considered more of a lazy... Crazy baby! He's considered more of a lazier Digimon so far. And Tempomon is from 9 to 9 also. So, with that, guys, what I really want to know is if this helped you. Crazy. So, if this helped you, leave it down in the comments if you learned something new. If there's anything that I might have missed that was a good tip, leave it down for other people down there to let them know, please. Because we're a community. Basically, I consider us a Digimon family. And my family is a Digimon family, and you're all part of my Digimon family. So, please help each other out. If I miss something that's a good tip, leave it down in the comments for other people also. And with that, if you guys like this video, please giga blast that like button.
And grizzly wing subscribe button.
And we will see you guys again next week. Every Friday we post new videos. And you have a Digi-tastic day.
Have a Digi-tastic day.
We've got a crazy baby who needs to go outside and play. So let's get outside and play.